Hi there, hi again. Oh, how are you? I am a little bit chilly today, hence why I'm all layered up. And I'm just feeling a little bit, I had a migraine yesterday, so I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So today is probably going to be a little bit shorter because I really had to motivate myself to turn the camera on today. I didn't really fancy doing a vlog. I had another topic in mind, but it probably required me being a little bit more high energy. So I decided to talk about something different. For good or bad, we'll see. I was experimenting again, you can probably tell. I'm trying to figure out where the best position to have the camera is. I think straight on is definitely better. It's just I have to come up with inventive little ways to figure out where to lean the camera. So, that's fun. So what I was going to talk to you about this time was my beautiful puzzle ring. So I got this puzzle ring when I went to Florence probably about just a month ago now. I got it from this beautiful place. I don't know if you can see that. So Theroux. This was a wonderful place. At first they gave us this leather demonstration, and secondly they let us look at all the beautiful jewellery. And the interesting thing about the puzzle ring, there's been two stories that I've been told about the history of them, so I thought I would tell you both of them. One of them's a little bit more romantic, which I prefer. One of them irks me a little bit more. Maybe I won't tell you which is which, and you can decide for yourselves. So the first one I will tell you is the first story that I was told. What I was told was these puzzle rings. So they were given from Italian nobles. Men would give them as gifts to their wives before they went away on sort of long expeditions somewhere, trading, seeing other courts, something along those lines. Whatever would take them away from their homes for a while. And these were a little chastity belt, for lack of other words. They were an insurance to make sure that their wives were not unfaithful while they were away. So the idea was that because people took their religious practice so seriously, if they were to be unfaithful, they would be unable to keep their ring on from their husband. If they were planning to be unfaithful, they would have to remove the ring, otherwise it was too sinful. So the idea was that you would take the ring off and it would all come apart. I'm not going to take it apart because I haven't actually learned how to put it back together yet. So, but I've just demonstrated how easy it is to just actually take it on and off. So it's not really that much of an incentive, is it? Ways to cuckold your husband there. Also, for any ladies that have been given this beautiful little chastity belt, little trick, just get some wire. Flip it in there, twist around. The menfolk need never know. So that was one story that I've been told. Some people think that that's still a nice romantic tale. I'll let that explain it for what I think. The other tale is that fathers would give the ring to potential son-in-laws. They would undo it. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not going to demonstrate undoing it. And they would say, if you can put this back together, then you can have my daughter's hand in marriage. And it was a test to prove that the sons were worthy, that they were intelligent enough, that they were resourceful enough, and that they were committed enough. Because this thing ain't easy to put back together. And if you're really not that into the girl, it's probably a good way to sort of weed out the strong from the chaff. If you don't really fancy putting this all back together. So that was the two stories that I've been told. I prefer the second one because I genuinely think that is more romantic. I don't see the romance in the first one. I think you don't really need that kind of incentive to make sure that your wife is not cheating on you. Just don't give her reasons to cheat on you. Don't be a shit husband. You don't need to invest in this ring. Just actually, But I suppose it's olden times where women were treated more like commodities rather than actual human beings. So they were kind of seen as commodities. So they weren't really seen as worth the while of actually putting in the effort, I suppose, of being a good husband. They just wanted to make sure that they weren't gonna be a bit randy while they were off fighting whatever race of people they disliked at that point in time, I suppose. And that they weren't going to be cuckolded with a little heir that wasn't actually theirs. Poor men. Poor men. I feel I should make a little disclaimer. I feel that sounds ever so slightly misandrist. It's not intended that way. Of course, cheating is not a phenomena solely that men do to women. It is vice versa. And I would not want to put the fault onto the blame of the injured party. I think victim blaming is disgusting. My point is again, that this is in regards to marriages not of modern times. These are ancient marriages where the women were, like I said, treated as commodities. It was not from love. There was not the respect. And the men had this position of power over the woman that they misused. And that is what I'm trying to criticize here. I'm not making any sort of statement on cheating. So as I said, this is probably a bit of a shorter video today. Probably not as interesting. But you know, got to shop my little puzzle ring. I love my puzzle ring. I feel a bit lost without it. When it came undone a little while ago, I did just feel lost without it. My hands just felt bare. I really love my puzzle ring. A little bit of a close-up for you there. And again, I got this puzzle ring in Florence when I was doing a Kontiki tour of Europe. That's a topic, if people are interested, I could talk about that a little bit. I absolutely loved my Kontiki tour. It's definitely something I would recommend to people and something I would love to do again. I have already been having cheeky looks at the websites, trying to figure out what I could do next. I would love to do another Kontiki tour. So if you want to hear about it, if you want any recommendations, that could be a future video maybe. Just, I don't know, let me know. Let me know as well, maybe if this position is better, if you think it sounds better, audio is better, just if anything else is annoying you that I'm doing, if I'm just being generally annoying. If you have any questions, if you have any ideas, if you have any gripes, if you want to confess your undying love for me. Should I leave it there? I think I'll leave it there. I'm getting a bit more random again, aren't I? Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.